After several days of light contact with Imperial forces in the Soloman Islands theater, Allied commanders were shocked to learn of a new, large Japanese task force east of Maleta that included one light carrier, a battleship, and 2 heavy cruisers. Mariners from Santa Cruz first spotted the threat on the afternoon of the 13th, and the discovery quickly overshadowed the elimination of Japanese ground forces at Santa Isabel on the same day. Additional aircraft, however, scrambled to track the fleet, and by 1500 hours entered the search area. But, as is usually the case, cloud cover and the approach of nightfall threatened to hinder the search, or worse, allow the Japanese fleet to escape. Hello, welcome back to War on the Sea. It is a little after 3 p.m. September 13th, day 39 of the campaign, and we have a situation brewing out here in the northeastern part of the map in the Pacific. We have a Japanese task force somewhere in this area. We are sending, well, these are the 2 mariners from Santa Cruz, but we are sending some Catalinas up to try and keep track of this task force. In the process, in the meantime, Task Force 1 and Task Force 2 are trying to get out there to get in range so that we can maybe perform a strike later today on this task force. So we're going to probably, where are they? They're right about here. So we want to be somewhere around here. We also want Task Force 1 to start moving in as well, so maybe they can clean it up after we do our strike on them from the Enterprise. We shall see how that goes later today. I'm hoping that's going to happen. Let's see what else is happening. This Task Force 3 that came back from Australia, we're just sitting here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. It's a light cruiser and 2 destroyers. I might just leave them here to kind of look out for Russell Island. We have a couple of task force here. This is another destroyer task force that was moving supply around, and I might need them for that in a little bit. Task Force 29, again, I said we're going to be loading up. Since we took Santa Isabel, we now have captured it, and it's ours. We are going to start loading up for Shortland Islands here shortly and get that going. We also have a couple targets out here in the Solomon Sea. I think there was one task force with a light cruiser and destroyer, and then another one with just a tanker, I believe. We sent up some aircraft to go after it. We have Lightnings, which I'm probably going to sit here and go after. They're going to set up some Oscars from Buna, chances are. So we'll probably have to fight them first, and then go out and sink that tanker. And then we have some I think 8 Beauforts, or is it 9? 9 Beauforts here to go out and sink that light cruiser if we can find it. And that's about all that's happening. How much longer is the Enterprise in Dockyard? One more day, Saratoga. One more day in Dockyard, and then we can bring her back and add her to Task Force 32. We'll probably rename that one. Do we need any more ships for that? I don't think we do. And then we just have our transports moving back to our home ports. So we'll go ahead and move the time forward now, and I'm thinking the first thing that's going to happen is probably a fight over here, followed by these small task forces being engaged, and then maybe later we can get this one. All right, Japanese air group heading, it looks like, yep, they're heading towards Task Force 1. I do not know how many aircraft are part of that. I'm assuming, I don't know. So we're going to send up some aircraft, some Wildcats. I won't need very many to go after this fleet, this carrier over here, likely. So we'll send up, they've been sending these in like single units to do their scouting. So I doubt there's more than there's no bombers here. So let's send out just 4 Wildcats. If we need more, we can send up more in a bit, but I think 4 should be enough. Alright, that looks good. Let's go ahead and see what's here. I'm assuming it's just a 0, maybe a couple. Let's get our speed up. Okay, what do we have? Oh shit. Okay. Zeros. More zeros. More zeros. Lots of zeros. They look like they have some bombs. Okay, I left that engagement because I want to launch all of my fighters. All of them. And get them over here as quickly as possible. Alright, we have... Looks like we have... They were going for my carrier, so... Let's begin. We should have all of our Wildcats here. And I think there was there were several lightnings in the area. I'm sorry, several zeros in the area. And there they are. Alright, I'm gonna have them speed up and catch these fighters. Okay, I think that's it. Let's take a look at the report. I believe that's all. Yeah, 15 aircraft. We only lost 2. Of course, we had 33. We outnumbered them 2 to 1. So 33 against their 15. They lost all 15 zeros. So there shouldn't be much of anything to worry about when we head on over to the carrier, the light carrier. Probably all of their fighters have been shot out of the sky. Let's retreat. And how far away? They're right here. Let's see what the distance is. That looks like about 300 miles or so. Let's take a look. That's what I'm thinking. No, 450 miles. Dauntless, 544, 450. Wow, that's barely. We're going to have to get a little closer than that. So let's have... I don't know if I should... I know my Wildcats can't get there. 372. I might as well have them land. But I don't know when I could be able to launch them again, so let's not. Let's have them stay up as long as possible, and then let's just see if we can close as quickly as possible with this carrier force over here. As quickly as possible. Task Force 1, same. Although I'd prefer you stay close to Task Force 2. And we'll have the let's have this group of Wildcats. They're going to follow Task Force 1. And this larger group here will just follow Task Force 2. Okay, how are we doing over here? Oh, here we go. Here's our lightnings, and perfect. We're right in position to find this tanker. Let's go technical. And find it and sink it. And then maybe we can help the bow forts when they get close over here. There's the tanker. Let's get down to strafing altitude. And I know if you go slower, you're more likely to do damage, but if I go faster, I'm less likely to be shot out of the sky. And I can do multiple, I can do multiple runs. I'd rather do multiple runs and not lose any aircraft than do a slow one and get them and lose one or two, if that makes sense. Alright, tanker's going down. That was pretty easy. One pass, did it. So let's get out of here. And head back. We're going to head back, but we're also probably going to hang out here. Let's see, this is where the tanker was. We can remove that. But the lightnings, let's see, we have 223 nautical miles of endurance. Let's see if we can help them find the light cruiser. It's around here somewhere. Okay, still looking for the light cruiser here. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to find it. I got 74 nautical miles left of endurance. The bombers are on the way, but I may not be able to find it. I did find a sub here. This Catalina found a sub in this area. So let's launch. What do we have? Do we have anything here? We have some bow fighters. That might work. But I don't think they can carry... No, they can't. I don't think I have anything here that can carry... Oh, the Catalinas can carry depth charges. Let's launch all of them. All of them. And bring them over here to sink this sub. And we'll have them return to bay. Well, no, I'll just have them maybe stick around and keep track of that sub. What do we have over here? That looks interesting. What is that? Let's find out. Let's launch some lightnings. 4 of them should do. And go see what the heck that is. Is there another carrier here? Okay, we have some bombers coming in from the carrier. It looks like we're going to send these Wildcats after them. And we still have these Wildcats here, which have 123 nautical miles left. We're going to send them off to get them as well. I'm hoping we can kind of meet at the same time. Right out here. Whoa, they don't like that. Let's see if we can catch them anyway. Okay, we got these Wildcats here. Let's go into tactical. Start. And hopefully we can find them. Okay. What do we have? Oh, of course, there's one Kate. One Kate. Let's head it towards my ships. What is this over here? And that's a 0. You guys go after... Looks like they already have them targeted. Yep. Push it, push it. Get over there. As fast as you can. These Wildcats are on the way. Okay, there were only 2 aircraft. My Wildcats were able to catch up pretty quickly. Just before the Kate got over there. I think we're done. Yeah, there were only 2 aircraft. We still got more to go. So let's retreat and go find those other aircraft, which are somewhere in this area. So I'm going to leave. I'm going to probably... Ooh, I don't know. I kind of wish Task Force 1 and 2 were a little closer together. But... let's see, these have 100 nautical miles. These have 69, so I think they're like right in this area. So I'm gonna have them kind of move over here. Have these Wildcats kind of favor the carrier, and hopefully I can pick them up here. Let's have these Wildcats make their way over here. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe they just turned around and left. I'm not sure. And I need to find... I have these Catalinas stopped here in case the task force moves. I'm going to moves across their path. I'm going to move in and see if I can find them. I just want to make sure that I haven't lost them. Okay, what else? Anything else happening yet? Still trying to find this sub here. Haven't found it yet, and I can't find that light cruiser. The Lightnings are headed back. The Beauforts have a little bit more endurance, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Mitchells are still looking too. I don't know where I'm not sure where they went. Okay, something new. Kingfish has caught something and appears... Is this coming into port? Yes, it is. It's coming to Rabaul. So let's go tactical on Kingfish. Says it's... Oh, wow. What am I doing next to the coast here? Says that it's possibly a... What is it? Is it a... It's probably a merchant vessel. It is. So let's navigate over here as quickly as possible. Bring the speed up. Does this have any guns on it? It doesn't look like it, so I might just come up and blast it with a deck gun. I don't see any guns on this. Alright, target is sunk, and Kingfish is evacuating the area. Went back down to periscope depth, and we're going to leave. Yep, 1 freighter sunk, 3,200 tons, 2 more command points. How many command points do I have now? I have 39 command points, and still going. Oh, what is this here? Is this? This could be what I'm looking for. I don't know. It says destroyer to destroyer escorts. It could be another one of those type of fleets. So we'll send out. Let's send out just 1 lightning, I guess. Go take a look and see what it is. And as for over here, it looks like we found the task force, although it is getting rather dark now. How far away are we? I haven't looked at this yet. Let's take a look real quick just to verify. It's not showing the carrier symbol there. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find them later tonight. Well, that's definitely them. Yep. And there's the carrier. So let's retreat. Okay, so they're right here now. We can get rid of this. So they're about right here. They keep moving to the southwest. 368 miles, and by the time we get there, it's going to be dark. So what I'm going to do is keep moving Task Force 1 and 2 to the east, probably directly east, because it looks like they're headed in southwest direction. So we'll probably go something like this, down in this direction, and then in the morning, launch a bunch of aircraft and see if we can find it. I didn't, as soon as I got close to these zeros, or whatever they are, they left. So I'm going to send the lightnings back. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch up to them. They could be from this task force. Maybe, it's possible. I don't have any fighters here. No, I do not. Okay, well, this day I've been a little distracted with that task force up here that I haven't really done any organizing for the invasion of Shortland Islands. I wanted a carrier to cover that, but this has kind of taken priority. So again, it's at almost 7 o'clock. We're going to make it through the night, I guess, and then in the morning we'll see where we are. All right, September 14th, 5 a.m., search crafter up. This is a position of Task Force 1 and 2. Here, I'm going to send a bunch, well, 4 at least, 4 Kingfishers out, kind of in a spoke pattern here, and try and find this task force. Last reported here at about 7, almost 7 p.m. last night. They were headed in this direction. They could be close. We don't know. Let's just send them out, the aircraft, and see if we can find them. Okay, as you can see, I have wave and wave of Kingfishers going out. Here are some bombers, and I think they're headed back to their carrier. I don't think they found us, so we're going to do again what they did at Midway. We're going to follow this. Well, they followed a destroyer back, but we're going to follow their aircraft back to, I'm pretty sure, let's launch, just to be sure, let's launch another one from Salt Lake City. And we're going to have it follow, again, just follow that bomber group back and see if we can find the carrier. Here's another, looks like 0. It popped out of the, popped up right over here. So I'm thinking they might be right in here somewhere. Let's have these. I don't think these are going to find it, so I'm going to have them return. I'm pretty sure it's over here. So let's have these 3, at least those 3 return. Okay, we got our 120 points back from Saratoga. I have Kingfishers all over the sky here, everywhere. I cannot find that carrier. I know it's here somewhere. I just can't find it. And the weather doesn't seem that bad here. It's not terrible. It's, I just can't find it. We're going to keep looking, though. It's almost noon. I keep launching wave after wave of kingfishers in every direction. I still can't find it. In fact, I can't find anything. I can't find anything in the Solomon Sea. Nothing in the Coral Sea. We had a sub over here the other day, and a couple of other task forces here. I cannot find them now. In fact, I can't find anything. But what I want to do is I'm going to go to Cairns, and we're going to do New Sea, and we're going to get the Saratoga back. All right, Saratoga has returned. Let's have her... Where is she? Right here. Let's have her head on out and join this Task Force 32. And we need to start getting, as soon as, let's see, this task force here, still on its way. How much time left we got? About a little less than 2 days. And they're going to dump their fuel and supplies, engineering, and then come back and then load up for Buna. Probably. We'll probably have them go to Milne Bay, since most of that stuff is there already. Although, yeah, we'll probably go directly there. And I'm still waiting. I don't know when our fresh bunch of troops and supplies is coming. But as soon as when it arrives, we'll load up these transports and get them going. I still haven't really spent a lot of time here getting the invasion of Shortland Islands ready. I'm just trying to find this task force out here. And again, we're going to continue looking. I'll probably launch another wave, although this group here should be able to find them. I've had a bunch of planes over here. I cannot find it. Maybe it's snuck back over here. We'll see what we can find. It's still, again, noon. We'll keep looking. Okay, it's 9 p.m. All the search aircraft are returning, and it appears the Japanese have performed their magic trick again of disappearing. I've searched basically the entire day. I probably searched this area probably from here all the way up to here and back over here. This whole area I've searched. Nothing. Cannot find anything. Weather's not that bad. I don't know where they went. Maybe they all turned into submarines. I don't know. But it is about 10 p.m. Saratoga has joined Task Force 30. And they're headed up to Milne Bay. I think when the morning comes, we're going to start loading up. What do we have here? Do we have Guadalcanal? I have 3,100 troops here. I'm probably going to load up some, bring them over to Santa Isabel, and then load up here and go to Shortland. In fact, I'll do that now. Let's go ahead and... What is task? Okay, those are the destroyers. Let's go ahead and load all this up and bring it over to Santa Isabel. Okay, Task Force 29. Destroyers don't have anything. I have supplies here, supplies. Macaulay has 2,100 troops. This one has supplies, and supplies. I have tons of supplies. Some troops coming. I already got plenty of troops here. And Guadalcanal's left with almost 1,000 troops, 3,700 supplies. Should be good. Let's get Task Force 29. Let's have them start. Ooh, should I? Yeah, probably. They're being protected by Task Force 1 and 2. I think it'd be okay to go this way. So that's what we'll do. We'll probably have Task Force 11 escort them. Okay, the days are flying by now because there's not a whole lot going on. It's now the 15th of September, 5 in the morning. Search aircraft are up again. I found nothing on the 14th. Nothing. Not a single target. So we're going to, again, search today. Got a lot of searching to do. Task Force 30 is in the area of Milne Bay. Going to have them hang out here until I can get all my transports ready to go. I have Task Force 29 is still heading up to Santa Isabel. We're going to have them dock here, pick up troops and supplies. I probably don't need supplies, but I do need some troops. In fact, I have 2 carriers here, and I think the rest of them are back here, aren't they? At New Hebrides? Probably. Task Force 13? No. Oh, that's right. I only have 2. I have 2 transports, as far as troop transports for each side. I have 2 for this area and 2 for Australia. That actually should be enough. I'll be going back and forth from here. That shouldn't be a big deal. Okay, let's get some other aircraft up from Task Force 1, a bunch of Kingfishers, and we will search again, try and see if we can find that task force. Right now I have absolutely no clue where they are. Well, as you see, I've got every kind of search aircraft up everywhere. I've been all over here. I cannot find that Japanese fleet. It is 9:17 in the morning. There is another Japanese fleet coming. It's a small one. I don't know exactly what's in it. So let's launch, I guess, something from Task Force 1. We'll launch from the Salt Lake City. Let's launch a Kingfisher and go see what this is and see if it's a danger to us. I do have Task Force 11 here coming up to protect Task Force 29. So maybe we might need them. We'll see. And they're still on their way to Santa Isabel. Okay, we do have a Sunderland flying over them, so let's take a look and see what this is. Send my Kingfisher home. Nice clear skies and clear ocean. It is probably, it looks like a destroyer escort. Now it's 2 destroyer escorts. I don't know if they're making a run at Santa Isabel. But if they are, they're going to be disappointed. I have Task Force 11, 4 destroyers on the way to... That was 2 destroyer escorts. I also have Task Force 1 on the way too, but I don't think I'm going to need them. I think all these Kingfishers look like they're returning. Yeah, they're all returning. I have this sky covered. I cannot find that Japanese carrier task force. Okay, it looks like we got another ship encounter at Port Moresby. Oh, another tanker or supply ship, merchant ship. We got 12 points back. I think that, let's check the dockyard. Okay, that was the C3 cargo vessel, which I'll probably buy again. Pensacola's still in there, 2 more days. We have, how many command points do we have? 41. I might buy that other C3. We'll see. I don't know. I got a couple things I'm concentrating on. I'm pretty convinced that Japanese task force is carrier task force is gone. Somehow it got away. I've sent multiple waves of Kingfishers up and I cannot find it. Is this one, looks like it's actually leaving now. Looks like it's running. It is running away from Task Force 11. Let's see if we can catch it. You never know. Task Force 1, 2. They need their fun. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch it. Let's see if we can load up here. Manage cargo. Yes, I can. So Macaulay, we're going to dump the supplies. All right, so we have troops on the destroyers. We have supply. They have troops. Oops. They have troops. The C3, supplies. So look, we're invading with 4,000 troops and lots of supplies. I think we're going to go ahead and send this off. What time is it? 12? Yeah, by the time we get there, how long is it going to take? Task Force 29 to get there. It wants me to go that way? No, I don't think so. 12 hours. That's perfect. Perfect. Okay, we're going to do that. 12 hours, and then let's go ahead and recall Task Force 1 and 2. Let's go ahead and bring them over here to cover that operation. Okay, this is another location in the northern Solomon. I found another, I believe to be freighter. here, which it is. Okay, this one is where? It's right here. I sent up some air cobras to deal with this. It says 5 ships, though. We'll see what it is when we get there. And then I was going to maybe... How much endurance do they have? 182 miles? Well, from here to... I don't know. They might be able to reach. Maybe let's just send up some lightnings in case. In case they can't. I'll send up like 4 of them. And they will deal... Let's see if I can catch up with these Oscars on the way. Okay, the air cobras are ready. Actually, let's get them a little closer, like right there. And I don't think there's rain here. Yeah, it's nice, clear sky. I brought, you know, overkill with me, so let's go ahead and get them down to the deck. Fast target. Okay, mission accomplished. That was 1 pass and done. So let's get out of here. I think I might try and get these. Let's see where we are right here. Let's see if we can get them over... Where was that other one that we sighted? I think it was over here somewhere. Let's see if we can... we'll have them navigate over here. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. Probably not. I only got 143 nautical miles. I can only go about right here. I don't think that's going to happen. Let's go ahead and just have them return to base. And we'll have the lightnings go take a look. Okay, I think... Did I just hear? Yeah, there it is. We got close to the area where the tanker was, and I just went to tactical. And let's turn around and go find it. Okay, that was interesting. Like, as soon as... What? I've never seen that happen before. As soon as I got, like, right when I was diving to fire, it left the engagement area? How could it just, like, disappeared right in front of me? Well, here's what we'll do then. We'll retreat, and then we'll re-engage. We'll go right back into tactical. Thus concludes another disappointing day. I was unable to find... I sent 2 groups of lightnings up here to find that transport. Could not find it. There is bad weather here. It is raining. I just could not find it. I mean, I did find it, and it disappeared right in front of me, and then nothing. What do we have here? It looks like bombers coming after Task Force 1. Well, we're not going to let that slide. Let's launch some... fighters from Enterprise. We'll launch probably... What time is it? It's 8 o'clock. I'm sorry, 6:25. So this is probably going to be the last action of the day. Let's launch... 20 should be hell with it. Let's just launch them all. Let's go. Overkill's the best kind of kill. So let's do that. And let's get them over to Task Force 1. Because I'm sure that's where they're headed. This is Task Force 11. I was chasing that other... the destroyer task force, and they slipped past me again. I don't know how they do that, and they made it down back to Soloman Islands, so I'm gonna bring them back over here. Okay, unfortunately for the Japanese, my Wildcats arrived first. And we're going to blast everything out of the sky here. Task Force 1. Looks like... Okay, that's fine. This looks like they want to start it now, which is what we'll do. We have all of our Wildcats here. Let's go. Let's go. There they are. Go get them, boys. You know what to do. Okay, that's it. There were plenty of aircraft there. Let's take a look at the report. I believe there... Okay, 15 aircraft, all lost. We didn't lose anything. Way to go, Wildcats. You did a fantastic job. Thought for sure I was going to lose some aircraft there, but nope. Did well. Let's retreat. I think those were all land-based. They all came from probably one of these bases here. This is probably not that one. This one doesn't have anything. They may have come from Rabaul or maybe Shortland, but I'm not sure. If they did come from Shortland, then they've pretty much had all their aircraft wiped out. Here's Task Force 29 on its way to Shortland Islands. The Wildcats, how much endurance do they have left? 372 nautical miles. Very good. That'll take care of us for the rest of the day. And we're just going to close in now. What is this here? Just some Oscars probably chasing my lightnings. We're going to close in on Shortland Islands and land there tonight. Okay, it's almost 10 p.m. and Task Force 44 has finally reached Guadalcanal Island. Let's unload everything. Unload all cargo. And what do we have here at Guadalcanal Island now? We have enough to upgrade the port, which is what we're going to do. Port. Now we have a level 3 port. Excellent. We have 150 troops left, some supplies. We still have some engineering and fuel. We're going to take these right now, load them up, and take them to Guadalcanal. That's loaded, that's loaded, that's loaded, and that's... There we go. There. All right. All right, let's head on out to Guadalcanal. Could probably get a level 1 and 2 airfield pretty much, well, pretty quickly over here. We'll probably make another run back to Guadalcanal Island to get the last of the engineering parts. Okay, 1 a.m. on the dot, and the amphibious force has arrived. We're going to unload everything. Unload all cargo. Let's see what they got here. Okay. At Soloman Islands, oh, not bad. We have 4,600 troops, 8,200 supplies. They probably have about 5,000 troops here. So it's time to go get more troops. We have some on Santa Isabel. That's probably where we're going to go. Yeah, that's where we're going to go. Santa Isabel, because Guadalcanal didn't have a whole lot. That should be enough troops, hopefully. We're going to be getting our weekly allotment here pretty soon. Task Force 11, let's go ahead and make our way back out of the area. Task Force 29, you are going to be headed back to Santa Isabel. Need you to do that. And as soon as 5 o'clock comes, we are going to launch some fighters from Enterprise to cover them. And again, I am hoping that raid that we had on Enterprise earlier in the day, yesterday, was from one of these two locations here. If that's the case, then we probably won't get an air raid here in the morning. We'll see. All right, 5 a.m., September 16th, day 41. And search aircraft are up again. Let's see what happens today. I pulled Task Force 3 back. I brought him over here just in case. Like a detachment of that task force tried to come over to Santa Cruz. I didn't see anything, so I brought him back to Guadalcanal Island. Task Force 44 is on its way to Guadalcanal to drop off engineering parts and fuel. And I don't know. I'm probably going to launch some Wildcats. We'll go ahead and launch some of them. Maybe 10? And get them over here to provide cover. Okay, this is the response. I guess they just don't learn. We have 10 Lightnings over here. I think these aircraft are headed to Task Force 29. And these poor souls are headed to Enterprise. Let's launch. They can't have much here. I don't think we need everything. They probably have like 3 of these. 3 of these. Like 3 Kates. 3 of those large torpedo bombers. And so let's launch like 20 maybe. Let's see. Enterprise. Launch. We got 21 left. You know, we could launch and then move back. And that should protect us for most of the day. Let's go ahead and launch them all. Because I don't know how many are here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And we'll have them head out and meet their bombers like before. Okay, we're pretty close to our task force, as you can see. Oh, we've already got... There they are. They're behind... They're right in front of us. We're right on top of them. I think that may be everything. I don't see the aircraft trying to go for other targets. Let's take a look. Yep, 6 aircraft. Probably shouldn't have launched all the Wildcats, but I wanted to be safe. Better safe than sorry. Let's go ahead and retreat. They can stay up for a few hours while we leave the area. We still got these coming in, it looks like. Yep, they're headed to us. Let's go ahead and have the Wildcats go out and meet them. Instead of engaging over our task force, we'll start right there, so they don't slip behind us. They should be here somewhere. We'll find them. Well, sure enough, they did slip past me, even though on the map they didn't. So I have all my Wildcats full speed. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get there in time. What kind of aircraft are these? Okay, they're small bombs. I don't know what their speed is. 176 miles per hour, it looks like. We should be able to catch them. Well, I'm hoping. Maybe not. Looks like I'm going to have to probably have them start turning. How far behind are they? I don't know. I don't think they're going to make it. That's unfortunate that this is a little inaccurate. Let's go ahead and have Macaulay turn. Have them all start turning. Okay, everybody is stopped. I stopped all the ships about, well, as soon as I chased them off. As soon as they started running, I stopped all the ships, and I think we got them all. Let's take a look at the report. 6 aircraft lost. We lost nothing. Excellent. Let's leave. And looks like we successfully landed on Shortland Islands and defended the landing force and the ships and our carrier, and everything's great. Well, at least that part of the campaign is. We're on Shortland Islands. Let's go back to Santa Isabel. Load up. We'll probably take, what do we have here? 3,100. We'll probably take at least a couple thousand of those over to Shortland Islands. We're going to need actually more. We might take all but 1,000. I don't know. We'll see what we can do. I didn't expect... Actually, I kind of thought they would have about 5,000 here. I just need more troops, I could bring some Australians over, I guess, but they're getting prepared for Buna, and I think I'm going to need 9,000 for that. We're going to have about 8,000 for Shortland Islands, and hopefully we'll be getting our resupply here soon. I might as well go ahead. What do we have here? Okay. Yeah, all my transports and C3s and troop carriers are up here. I'm going to have to send them back. We're going to do one more run from Santa Isabel, and then they're going to go back to New Hebrides. Hey, it looks like we found another tanker in the middle of the Solomon Sea. Sure enough. Let's go after it. It's pretty close. It's right here, so I'm going to try and get something from Milne Bay. Maybe... Oh, the Bowfighters. Yeah, let's launch... How far can they go? Oh, that's plenty good. We're going to go ahead and... No armament. We're just going to strafe it. 4. We'll just send up 4, yeah. 1 pass should do it. Okay, it looks like Sunderland found something else as well. I'm sure this is the one. Yeah, so we had... This was the tanker, or the cargo ship. Let's see what this is. It's probably... There was a task force with... Yeah, this is this might be the one with the light cruiser. It is. We finally found it. We finally found it. It has made an appearance. Okay. Well, in that case, it's right here. Let's load up some more aircraft. The rest of the bow fighters, we'll arm them with... well, torpedoes might be the best. Let's go ahead and do the torpedoes. 4 of them, send them up. Bring them over here. Actually, right about here. Along with these bow fighters. As soon as they're done strafing this one, they're going to go over and get that light cruiser. Do we have anything else to send? Mitchell's, how far can they go? 700 miles? Well, with bombs. 2 1,600-pound bombs, they can go 673 miles. Which is plenty good. Let's go ahead and send all the Mitchells up with 2 1,600-pound bombs. And we'll send them over here. And we're going to probably have to... I don't know if I can send up any lightnings. Probably not. Not for a little bit. Let's wait for a little bit. Because there will be Oscars coming after these Mitchells. So let's go ahead and send up 4 lightnings. Actually, let's send up 8 lightnings. And we're going to send them right over here to Buna. When they're done here, then we're going to send them over here as well. Actually, I don't know if they can reach there. How far was this? Yeah, they can. Excellent. And what do we have here? It looks like the carrier may be back. I could send up some Catalinas. Let's go ahead and do that too. Got to verify if the carrier is here. We'll send up probably 4 of them. Okay, I think that's about all I have time for today. I'm going to leave the episode here. But first, before I go, we're going to look at what the Japanese have left. First, let's look at losses real quick. I've lost the Brooklyn Light Cruiser, 366 aircraft. And the enemy losses have been, well, astronomical. Let's see how many ships they've lost. 107 total ships sunk. 431 aircraft lost. Alright, now let's look at, see what they have left. We'll look at Japanese forces. I'll look at carriers first. Let's go to CV here. Shikaku class. I have sunk the Shikaku. There's a Zuikaku left. And let's go to the next one. The Hio class. I have sunk the Hio. There's the Junyo left. So that's 2 carriers. And the Rio class, I have sunk. That one's still left. So they have, what, 3 carriers left that they can use? Fleet carriers anyway, full-size carriers. Let's look at the light carriers. The Chitos, I'm not sure how to pronounce that class. One of them has been sunk. They have 1 left. I'm not really that concerned about these. The Nishin has been sunk. But we will look at them all. That one's still available. That one, as one's been sunk, as one is unavailable. This class here, the Taiyo class, none. Haven't seen any of them. Hosho, I know I've seen that one. Hosho's been sunk. And the Ikitsu Maru has been sunk along with her sister ship, Nigitsu Maru. Okay, so that's the carriers. So they have basically 3 carriers left. One of them a large carrier. The other ones are slightly smaller. Let's look at battleships real quick. Congo class. I looked at this earlier. It's hilarious. I've sunk every Congo battleship in the game. All of them. Let's see. The Fuso class. None yet. But their time is coming. Issei class. I've sunk 1. I know that. Nagato. I don't think I've had the pleasure. Yep, the Mutsu I have, and I've looked at the Yamato. I've yet to see one of these. So there's that. I looked at, let's see, those. This is just the Yamatos. Heavy cruisers. Furutaka class, we've sunk all of them. The Oba class, 1 of them. Miyoko class, all but 1. Takao class, a couple of them, about half of them. Mogami class, I believe that's all. Yeah, all of them. 1 of them is unavailable. And the Tone, I think those are both gone. Yep. And I looked at light cruisers. I haven't sunk many of them, maybe a few. And I think like half of the destroyer escorts are gone. Some of the destroyers. So that should give you an idea of what they have left. I can't look at these, the merchant and the fleet oilers, but that's what we got. That's all they have left. So when we come back, we will be, of course, searching for the task force that I think might still be in this area, even though we had planes all over the sky and could not find it yesterday. We're going to keep searching. Maybe we'll find it. We'll see. We have Task Force 1 and 2 poised, ready to go just in case. While we're doing that, we will run more troops and supplies to Shortland Islands. We'll also load up these transports here. We also have more that's delivering right now to Guadalcanal. They're both going to meet. This task force here and this one down here are going to meet at Milne Bay, load up, and go after Buna. So we got the Buna operation coming up. We're going to feed more troops and supplies into Shortland Islands, and we're going to look for that carrier up here. That's what's coming up on the next episode. Thanks for watching this one. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you again next time.